Ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup Finals are upon us. In October, 31 teams battle to get a chance to qualify for the playoffs in April. Start of the playoffs, 8 teams from the West, 8 teams from the East. It has been known as the year of the upset. 4 division leaders eliminated in the first round. A month and a half gone, and now 2 teams will battle out for Lord Stanley Cups. The Boston Bruins and the St. Louis Blues. Who's going to edge their name in history? My name is Randy Dillon. I'm going to give you my takes and opinions of the finals. Who do I think is going to walk out with the cup, and what we can all expect to happen. This finals has a lot of different storylines you could look at. It's a rematch of the 1970 final, most famous for Bobby Orr's overtime winning goal, the last time the Blues were in the finals. The Blues, what a season they've had, and a lot of storylines around them. January 2nd, they were dead last in the NHL, and look at them now. They are getting a chance to lift the cup. I remember in December, players like Parenko, Tarasenko, and Petrolando could be on the move to leave the Blues for make them start over and rebuild, and it's not going to happen. They could have a day to hoist the cup. You look at the Bruins, they have been a good team throughout the year. I don't think people expected them to fall off and to make the playoffs, but they were a bit of an afterthought the season Tampa Bay had. John Tavares going to Toronto. The Leafs thinking they'll get a chance to beat the Bruins, but it did not happen. It's a very interesting what's going to happen. But you look at these 2 teams and see how they play throughout the playoffs. I don't think they're much different. They both are very physical teams, which I'm excited for a very rough and tough final. Big hits, scrum, maybe some fights, who knows. Both teams are 4 lines deep. We have seen their depth have really stepped up at times when the top guys can't get going. You look at the Blues, Alex Steen, Tyler Bozak, Patrick Maroon, Ivan Barbashev, and Sammy Blais coming up and scoring big goals. You look at the Bruins, Danton Hyman, Matt Grzelcyk, Sean Corelli, Marcus Johansson, Charlie Coyle, big trade line acquisition for the Bruins by Don Sweeney that has really helped them propel to the finals. Now, the big difference between these 2 teams, if you're going to give an edge to anyone, is going to be the special teams, and that will go to the Bruins. The Bruins' power play and penalty kill has been great. The Bruins have been really dangerous in the power play, 34% so far in the playoff. We saw what happened in the Eastern Conference Final against the Hurricanes. That power play had a huge impact on them moving on to the Cup Final and sweeping the Canes. For the Blues, the power play is not too great, 19.44%. However, we saw in the last 4 games, the Blues have scored a power play goal in each of those games. So if the Blues can either get their power play going or find ways to not take penalty or to do a better job killing penalty, because right now the penalty kill is in favor of the Bruins at 86.30%. The Blues 78.64%. So the Blues got to find a way to either limit the chances of the Bruins getting the power play, capitalize on their chance, or to kill off their penalties. Now, the goaltending here has been terrific. I think both goaltenders are up for the Conn Smythe depending which team wins. Rask and Bennington have been brilliant. Rask since Game 7 of the first round had not looked back. He has been lights out. Bennington, since coming in the league in January, has been terrific. He's up for Rookie of the Year. He could add his name in history, adding the likes of Cam Moore, Matt Murray, Patrick Waugh as a rookie goalie to lead their team to a cup. We'll see what happens here. Now, if you're going to pick a winner in the finals, if you're a betting man, you might be going with the Boston Bruins. The reason being, the Bruins have the experience. But the Blues could also surprise people because the Bruins, they haven't played since May 16th. That was 11, 12 days ago. You know they're going to be jacked for the final, but are they going to have their legs underneath them for the first game? If the Blues can take advantage of that, Binnington being lights out, the Blues could get their chance to hoist the cup for the first time in their franchise. Also, we got to look at past numbers. Tuukka Rask had the chance to rewrite his history. In 2013, he was brilliant, very similar numbers. However, we thought there were games against the Hawks. He did let the gas out of the tank, some bad moments. Remember in Game 6, those 2 late goals. Game 1, they were up 3-1 at one point. So Rask had the chance to rewrite history. So the big factor could be goaltending here. If goaltender slips up, I overheard the Bruins may have a book on Binnington, which a lot of teams didn't have. Could that be a factor? Who knows? But it's going to be a fun and exciting final, ladies and gentlemen. My heart is telling me go with the Blues. I love a good underdog coming above the ashes like the Blues have throughout the year, this season with all the adversity. But I'm going to have to go with the Bruins here, unfortunately. They do have the better statistical number, but experience. The Blues haven't been here. The Bruins have quite a few times. The third time since 2011, second time in 6 years in 2013. So experience will play a factor. So I'm going to say the Boston Bruins will be your Stanley Cup champions. I would love to see the Blues win, but who knows? That's hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's all I got for you for the final. It's going to be a fun, exciting final here for both those teams and their fans. Who's gonna walk out with the cup? That's yet to be determined. The predictions are being made. Who knows? Anyways, my name is Randy Dillon. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the finals on Monday, and remember to always go watch some hockey.